Hello, everyone. We were looking for a warm place to spend the month of November, and we decided to come here to Cyprus. And we were not disappointed. Every day was in the 70s and low 80s, and they get about 300 plus days of sunshine every year. We split time between three different cities here in Cyprus, which is home to about 1.4 million people.
Cyprus has a very rich, vast history, but more recently, they were a British colony until 1960, and then they became the Republic of Cyprus. Then in 1974 and 1978, the Turks invaded the island, and they now claim 40% of Cyprus in the northeast corner.
Like many places, Cyprus is dealing with a significant change in their weather patterns over the last 20 years. What went from a very green and lush island is now very arid with only about 15 inches of annual rainfall. So it's led to significant and persistent drought, water shortages, and they are now implementing and are in the final stages of putting a desalination program in place to try to address the issue.
We flew into Larnaca and spent our first week there, and then went to Limassol, which is the largest city in all of Cyprus, and I thought had the nicest, most quaint old town. Then we spent our last 2 weeks in Pafos, which turned out to be our favorite. There was just more to do there, a lot of great archaeological sites that you can visit. And then yesterday we went on a day trip into the Troodos Mountains, which we highly recommend doing that and not doing just the beach while you're here. Beautiful mountain villages. We went to Lofou and Omodos, and they were both just beautiful villages.
Yeah, on the way out, Cyprus unfortunately had some significant wildfires back in July of this year, and the whole wine producing region just outside of Pafos was essentially wiped out by the wildfires. And while the government is providing assistance, it's going to be at least another 4 or 5 years before they see any production and income because they have to completely replant all of the vines. In Omodos, we went into a monastery that it's believed there's a piece of rope that was used during the crucifixion of Jesus Christ to hold him on the cross. And so I hope you enjoy some of the highlights of our 30 days here in Cyprus.